A series of poems by Friedrich von Hardenberg, Novalis, from the Everyman's Library selection of German Romantic poets. Sacred Songs, Geistliche Lieder. 10. There come such troubled hours, es gibt so bange Zeiten. There come such troubled hours, so heavy grows our cheer, when all from far o'erpowers our hearts with ghostly fear. There come wild terrors creeping, with stealthy silent tread, and night's dark mantle sweeping o'erweighs the soul with dread. Our pillars strong are shaking, no hold remaineth sure. Our thoughts in whirlpools breaking obey our will no more. Then madness comes and claims us, and none withstands his will. A sense's dullness maims us, the pulse of life stands still. Who raised the cross, bestowing a refuge for each heart? Who lives in heaven all-knowing, and healeth pain and smart? Go thou where stands that wonder, and to thy heart give ear. His flames shall force asunder, and quell thy nightmare fear. An angel bendeth o'er thee, and bears thee to the strand, and filled with joy before thee, thou seest the promised land. 15. Maria. Ich sehe dich in tausend Bildern. 1,000 portraits strive to render your face and form with loving art, but none, Maria, is so tender as that I painted in my heart. The tumults of the world have faded since then and blown as empty dreams, and heaven's sweetness has pervaded my soul in everlasting streams. Hymns to Night, Hymnen an die Nacht. 2. Must morning always return? Will the might of the earthly never end? Accursed busyness consumes night's heavenly touch. Will love's secret sacrifice never burn forever? Light's days are measured, but timeless and spaceless is the reign of night. Eternal is the duration of sleep. Holy sleep, bless not too seldom in their daily tasks those consecrated to night. Only fools fail to recognize you and know no other sleep than the shadow you mercifully cast over us in that dusk of the true night. They do not sense you in the grape's golden flood, in the almond tree's miraculous oil, in the brown juice of the poppy. They do not realize that it is you who hover about the bosom of the tender maiden and make a heaven of her womb. They have no inkling that it is you who comes to meet us in ancient tales, opening the heavens and bearing the keys to the dwellings of the blessed, silent messenger of infinite mysteries. 6. Longing for Death, Sehsucht nach dem Tode. Now down into the womb of earth, away from this light's kingdom, our raging pain and sense of dearth but hail a new dominion, and sailing in our narrow bark, we'll soon the shores of heaven mark. Let us now praise eternal night, and praise eternal slumber. The heat of day has sapped our might, long sorrows without number. To dwell abroad has lost its charms. We long for home, our Father's arms. What good to us a world like this? What hope of true love's sharing? What was of yore is now dismissed. The new leaves us uncaring. O sad and lonely evermore, whose heart is with the days of yore. The days of yore, when senses bright in highest flame were burning, and mankind still was sound of sight, God's face and hand discerning. Then lofty mind and simple heart, still many with God's image marked. The days of yore, when ancient clans in fullest bloom still flourished, and children to gain heaven's strand the hope of torment nourished. though worldly joy and life still spake, full many a heart for love did break. The days of yore, when God himself in prime of youth descended, and out of love his blessed self to early death commended, and from him drove not fear and pain, that ours might be the dearer gain. With yearning sick those times we see, in darkest night concealed, this realm of time we sure must flee, ere our pain can be healed. We must our way straight homeward wend, to see those holy times again. What still impedes our swift return? Our loved ones long are resting. Their grave is our own mortal bourne. Our fears grow more distressing. We've nothing more to look for here. The heart is full, the world is sere. In infinite and secret wise, a thrill of awe steals through us. I think I heard from distant skies an echo of our sadness. Our loved ones must feel longing too. Their longing keeps our longing true. So down then to the blessed bride, to Jesus the beloved. Take comfort, evening shades abide about his grieving lovers. A dream will break our bonds apart and sink us in the Father's heart. The Hermit's Song, Gern, verweil ich noch im Tale, from Heinrich von Ofterdingen. Here I linger still with pleasure, smiling in the deepest night, since love's overflowing measure comes to me with morning's light. By these holy drops exalted, now my soul can boldly soar in this life till I have vaulted drunkenly to heaven's door. I am lulled in blissful seeing till all pain and fears depart. O, the Queen of every being gives to me her faithful heart. Bitter years of tears have broken and transformed this clay for me, and engraved thereon a token, granting it eternity. But those days that knew no number seem no longer than a breath. When my life sinks into slumber, I'll give thanks for them in death.